Green Bay Day to Day. Hey there, guys and gals. What's going on? It's your boy. It's Beefy Bitch. We're fucking back. We're doing it again. It's fucking football. Tomorrow. I'm being late. I'm sorry. I know I fucking always, Tuesday. I mean, it's going to happen. It's my fucking bad. You're right. I'm sorry. But I mean, we're going into full swing here Thursday. So it's Wednesday right now, like I'm saying, but tomorrow, right? The NFL season fucking kicks off. So besides Lamar Jackson's contract, which kind of speaks for it, his mother is his agent, I think. So without a real agent, it's like, I mean, what are we going to do, right? I mean, I just kind of want to run down through the games. Some of them are just going to be like, there's nothing really to fucking talk about, Niners in a fucking blowout, spoiler alert. But there are going to be some ones that are, maybe we need to talk about like a guy or something. But so if you came through hoping like, we got a lot of NFL news to talk about, I don't really think so. Jerry Jones saying things like, sometimes you got to believe 1 and 1 makes 3. I don't know. People are kind of lambasting that certainly that out of context statement, because like obviously it doesn't, right? But I mean, at the same time, it's like cut the guy some fucking, he's outright saying that, like, yeah, sometimes it's worth mentioning that, like, your linebacker core isn't that fucking great, and it's pretty critical when you want to win a championship. Okay, so anyways, like I'm saying, we're going to keep this one nice and sweet, because next week I'm sure it's going to be super long, and if I haven't mentioned it before, Buzzsprout on its free version only gives you like 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken, 2 hours a month. So, once the season is actually in swing, I mean, that's when, so that's when we're going to be talking about this shit for 20 plus minutes, so I want to keep this one to like 15. So here we go. Okay, we're starting off, the Bills and the Rams kick off on Thursday. It's really tough to say. It's when you're in week 1, it's really tough to suggest that, like, hey man, we know what these teams are. We really don't. The Rams still have some injury issues. Woods, right? I mean, he was a great receiver and a very good, like, run blocker, which is hilariously important that a lot of, like, receivers won't do. That seems to be, like, one of the big factors between, like, a championship team and a team that might make the playoffs is, like, do your receivers do the things that they're supposed to do when they're not going to catch a football, and many of them don't. So, okay, so Bills-Rams, I mean, I don't know. You gotta imagine, like, I imagine that there would be a 10-point difference. I don't think that it will be that close. Certainly, like, just looking at the final score, somebody will say, like, oh, double digits, was it really a game? Like, but here's the thing, the Rams do not have great home field advantage. It's like one of the worst in the league. So I think I'm going to say the Bills by 10. Plus Matt Stafford had something go with his, like, his shoulder or his elbow, wasn't it? Wasn't it his elbow? I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I mean, maybe it's fucking nothing. They were saying that it really was no big deal, but how many things aren't a big deal? Everybody tries to say that. Oh, Devontae Adams leaving. That's probably not a big deal. Like, hey, look, I know he was like fucking. I know they were like 10-1 without him, but for fuck's sake, like, it's